Stop it. I'm just trying to just keep the laughter suppressed right now. Ellen, you're an absolute gem. Can't wait to see the magic that you present to us. But right now, we're going to present something special to you because last year we also had the incredible opportunity to go behind the scenes of the entertaining My Fair Lady, which was running at the Artscape Theatre. Now, while the Cape Town leg has come to an end, the show continues its South African tour in Johannesburg. And it's taking place from the 25th of Jan to the 2nd of March at Monte Casino, and then in Durban from the 8th of March to the 16th of March at the Playhouse. Now, from marvelous set design to entertaining sing-alongs, it's musicals that you want and you do not want to miss out on. Let's take a look at what exactly I'm talking about.
Hello, Expresso fam. We are on the ground at the Artscape Theatre out in Cape Town as we brace ourselves for one of the most anticipated musicals of the year, and that is My Fair Lady. Based on George Bernard Shaw's play Pygmalion, this follows the transformation of Eliza Doolittle from a flower seller to a refined young lady. And the best part, you get to join me on a behind-the-scenes look into the crew and the cast that bring this play to life.
I would never budge till spring crept over me windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. How wouldn't it be lovely?
Well, let's get into this iconic role. I mean, it really is a little bit intimidating, but nothing you can't handle. So tell me what drew you to it, and also how you intend to put Leah's fingerprint on such a classic role.
I think what's so exciting about Eliza from an actor's perspective is that she has such a beautiful arc, a character journey. I mean, she starts as this kind of innocent street seller, she sells flowers, and her life is very simple, and then she's kind of met with this life-changing opportunity, and she just has to take it. And I think also the songs and the music for me is very exciting. I come from a very musical and very creative family, so musical theatre is a very special place.
Now, you share this role of Eliza Doolittle with Brittany Smith. How does your interpretation of it set it apart?
We worked together on The Sound of Music last year, so it's been very exciting to work side by side this time around. And Britt and I both come from two slightly different training backgrounds. She's with Cape Town Opera, so I come from a more musical theatre background. She teaches me things, I teach her things. It's been a collaboration, even though we aren't on stage together. And I'll be honest, quite a sisterhood.
Craig, thank you for having us in this beautiful space today as we anticipate another show tonight. How did you approach the often contentious but also very complex character of Henry Higgins?
Well, unlike many people, I didn't grow up on this piece, so I watched it when I knew we were doing it, and I quickly rang up our director, Stephen Stead, and I said, we can't do this, we can't say these things. And he said, you know, we have to understand that he's not being horrible or nasty, he just is that way.
Let a woman in your life, and your serenity is through. She'll redecorate your home from the cellar to the dome, then get on to the enthralling fun of overhauling you.
The essence of a human being transcends all. And what happens to this man, who is so classist and sexist and thinks it's my way or the highway and he knows everything, is the essence and the fire and zest and zeal and verve of this street girl is what he falls completely in love with and what he becomes completely enamored by. And ultimately, I think if human beings could give other human beings a chance and we just get to see someone's soul and the essence of who they are, class, race, culture fall away.
Graham, the production is here. People have enjoyed it. We're yet to enjoy some more performances coming up. Tell me how this experience has been for you so far.
It's a wonderful production from every point of view. You can see this wonderful set that I'm standing in. It feels as though I'm standing in a Victorian house of the period, and I'm playing Colonel Pickering. Everybody loves Colonel Pickering, and so he's the delightful, sort of quirky, funny, eccentric one, and it's just beautiful.
Tell us a bit more about how you added freshness and relevance to this role as a seasoned actor.
You know, it's all there in the text. I mean, it's George Bernard Shaw, and it is a brilliant text. It's funny, it's witty, it's clever, it's emotional, it's all of those things. You know, it's such a celebration, and seeing the audiences rising to their feet, clapping, cheering. It's quite obvious that it's been a wonderfully uplifting experience, and so it should be.
I grew up with My Fair Lady, and I saw it as a baby or as a child, and I wanted to share it with the family, and they grew up with the video, so it's going to be fun.
I'm here because I've heard so much about Fair Lady. I haven't seen it before, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
14 of our family, yep, all coming, and the little ones, I hope they can keep awake, but they're all very excited, and they'll be arriving shortly. They've never been, they're little, and I think it's going to be wonderful to see their reactions.
It's a show we've seen several times before in London and elsewhere, and I believe this is exactly up to standard.
When my dad was younger, he had a family tradition of coming to the theatre every year, and we have continued that, and we're going to watch My Fair Lady tonight.
I was in Klerksdorp in school in the Northwest, and I had music as a subject, and My Fair Lady was one of our history productions that we learned about. So when I heard My Fair Lady was in theatre, I just had to come.
I'm forced to be here because this is my cultural experience apparently. So I had to put on long pants and a shirt with a collar and all of that. So we'll see what happens, eh?
I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread...
Wow, what an electrifying performance in Zanzi. Let me tell you right now, Expresso fam, you do not want to miss out on the goodness that I just witnessed. Head over to Web Tickets right now because it's coming to a city near you. Book your tickets for My Fair Lady.
What made it so exciting?
That was cool.
That was
You got
very
like
cute.
front row seats to like diving back into the past.
My
How did it feel?
goodness, so good, girl. When I tell you that when I went for a tour backstage and stepped into it, I literally got goosebumps. Like the set design is so incredibly beautiful, and it just adds to the entire experience of seeing it. And it's still running in the Western Cape in Cape Town. So please, if you can make your way to see that Peter Turin special, please do yourself a favor and see it.
Yeah, we've got lots of specials to get you plugged in on. And speaking of, here's a reminder of the special that you should get involved in right now.